So, now that the Great Mutato, Castoro, Greg, Bronstad, and now Game Dev Cardo have all left H1Z1, question now remains, when will our players sell H1Z1 for Bitcoin? But all jokes aside, a lot of people have been asking me in the lobby, in-game, when I run into people, whatever, you know, and on Twitter, DMs, everything basically, what I think of Z1, what I think of H1 currently, how it feels, how the movement is, everything, you know, just my general opinion on it, because for whatever reason, a lot of you guys care about what I think about H1, you know? It's been probably 2 years of doing this, and you guys still, you know, want to know what I think and all that good stuff, so that's pretty cool. And if you want my full honest opinion, I haven't had hope for H1 since the combat update, basically. That's about when everyone lost their, you know, hopes and dreams and everything, and that's when I made this video that you see on screen. The end of H1Z1, this is what blew up my channel, and H1Z1 has basically been my income since this video was made. It's just been my, you know, basically my only income besides Twitch streaming occasionally, and it has been a big part of my life ever since then. And if you want me to be honest with you, I haven't actually sat down and played H1Z1 for more than 2 hours in probably 6 months. My friends actually had to force me to play H1 yesterday because they didn't want to play CS or Fortnite because we got shit on over and over, and they said let's play H1Z1, and I realistically did not want to play H1Z1 whatsoever. The game literally has nothing left to go for it, nothing whatsoever. Jace Hall bringing back preseason 3 isn't going to fix the game. The Z1 did not fix the game. Z1 was expected, you know, people were thinking it was going to have 20, 30,000 players. It hit 11K. It barely peaked over 10K. That is sad for them to have put in a new map, new movement, new guns, everything, and get 11K players on the day that it released. There is nothing left in H1, and if you tell yourself that, then you're just lying to yourself because you love the game. Now, if you love the game, that's all good. That's fine. That is fine. You know, if you love the game, continue playing it every single day. I don't care. You know, I've met so many people through H1 that are genuinely just dedicated to the game. They love the game, and they're great people. You know, they're not hurting anyone playing the game. You know, even the Pro League players will tell you on Twitter. I seen T-Hump mention something to Yogi about him playing a different game, and Yogi said, you would be crazy if you're in the Pro League and you're not playing something other than H1 because they need a game to bank off because they know this game is coming to an end. H1Z1 has been going downhill since 2016, and it is still going downhill much more rapidly probably now than it ever has been. Daybreak has shelled out millions, not only in sponsorships, paid advertisement, and the Pro League, not only to advertise the Pro League on Facebook, but just everything. It just all adds up into a shit ton of money that they have spent to put H1Z1 in front of people, and it still cannot get players. 2016 H1Z1, preseason 3 H1Z1, if they left it the way it was and they advertised it back then, we would be in a glorious state. But H1, it's not H1Z1 anymore, and all this bullshit that they're doing, changing, is not going to fix anything. And Prodigy Aces actually said the other day, just make it preseason 3 and put it on it. That's literally all they can do basically at this point. And even then, it's never going to see over 30,000 players probably ever again, honestly. And I'm not just saying this to shit on your parade. I'm really not. I'm not trying to be the bad dude here. I'm just trying to be the realistic dude. Whoever runs Daybreak Games, whoever that person is, I don't know who it is. You know, they're never out in the public, whoever it is. There's no open person on Twitter or on social media that you can just talk to that is the legitimate owner of Daybreak Games. But whoever owns Daybreak Games that is out there in the world walking around today, their pockets are loaded with millions. They've made a shit ton of money, and I want to say that it was a blatant cash grab. I really want to say it, but I know people will get pissed because, hear me out here. The dude who created H1, he oversees H1. He told them to do the combat update. He told them to do all these shitty updates, to change the guns and do all this. He probably never played H1. If he did play H1, he barely played it. He just oversaw the actual ruining of his own game, but in turn he also made millions while doing it. So he doesn't give a shit about you guys. He doesn't give a shit about the game. He's made his millions. He's made enough millions that he has paid for the endless, you know, advertisement of the game, all that bullshit. But he has made enough money that he'll be sipping margaritas in Hawaii for the rest of his entire life. So he doesn't give a shit about your game. and he's just, you know, sitting back and letting it burn at this point. You know, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Even Bronsta tweeted that he wished he would have fought harder against the combat update. We as a community have always seen the devs as a public face on Twitter, but the guy that was above them was the man making them do these shitty ass updates. It was not the devs wanting to do them. The devs actually, contrary to popular belief, they actually play the game, and they actually kind of knew what was good for the game, but they were not the ones making the decisions of what to do. It was the dude that was above them. Their boss made them do these shitty updates that ruin the game. I'm honestly just waiting for a new Battle Royale to come out that will, you know, fill the spot that H1 has left an opening for. I don't enjoy Fortnite. I don't enjoy PUBG, but there's a new game coming out July the 12th that is called Islands of Nine. A lot of you guys have talked about it. I made a few videos about it, and that is what I'm going to be playing from now till whatever, you know. I actually really enjoy Islands of Nine. I've signed for a professional team for Islands of Nine, and on July the 12th I will start streaming it over on my Twitch channel every day until I go on vacation on the 16th, and then when I get back I will be streaming it every day again. It is not a third-person shooter. Most of the people that play H1Z1 are really hardcore dedicated to third-person, and they don't like first-person shooters. It is a first-person shooter, but it is a really good game. You know, I don't know what kind of videos I'll do. I really haven't thought about it that much. I know I'm going to do a, like, tips and tricks video starting out on it because I have, like, 300 hours in the alpha already, so I've got a lot of experience on it already. You know, I was in the invitational for it, all that good stuff. So I do want to do an introduction to it if you guys are interested in, you know, checking it out, and hopefully, you know, I can find a way to, you know, make my name in a different community. But I appreciate H1Z1 for everything it has done, the memories, the fun times with friends, every single thing. But this is basically me telling you guys that the end of H1 is coming for me, not for the game itself. You know, I don't know how much longer the game will last, whatever, but for me, it's had its course. You know, it brought me all these subs, all these friends, all the money that it's brought, everything. You know, my little moment of fame, when I started blowing up after the end of H1Z1 video, it was actually crazy how many subs, Twitter followers, everything. It was just a massive spike over the course of a very short period of time. And then after that, it kind of just has been steadily growing since then, but there's not much growth left in the game. You know, I'm almost to 10,000 subs, and there's like 10,000 players in the game. So ever since I was like 7, 8 years old, I always wanted to be a big YouTuber. You know, me and my cousin made a YouTube channel in like 2013 probably, and I still regret those videos to this day because I can't get into that account. But H1Z1 did give me this spotlight that I always wanted for a short period of time. You know, we've had the big subs, we've had people saying they recognize me, people saying I love your videos, I love your channel, all that good stuff, and it's been great. And hopefully I can transfer that over into Islands of Nine. You know, everything, if everything comes together, you know, my channel grows, the game grows, everything at once. I've made a name for myself to an extent already within the community, and hopefully I can grow on that. If you guys do stick around, watch videos on that, watch me on Twitch, I really appreciate it. Whether you watch the videos and watch every single ad on them, or if you watch every single video with ad blocker turned on, it doesn't matter. As long as you guys continue to support me, I really appreciate it a lot. You guys don't understand, and hopefully we can make something on that game. But to H1Z1, I owe everything for my channel, just everything that H1 has done for me. It's outrageous. Aside from the YouTube part of it, I made countless and countless memories way before you guys even knew that I was a person, you know, before you even knew me on H1. I made so many memories, had so much fun playing this game, countless and countless and countless hours. You know, I've talked about it before I even had my YouTube channel, before I even made the first montage that I ever made. I played H1 12 hours a day in Preseason 3. I grinded the shit out of the game just because I love the game, and then the YouTube kind of started growing, and I got more into the YouTube scene, and that's when I met so many more people. So many people started playing with me, so many people, you know, asking to play, all that stuff, and it's just been an insane road. But ultimately the game ended up going downhill, and I've told my friends, you know, even when we've been offline just playing the H1 this week, I was like, I hate to see the way that the game went. And my buddy said, yeah, you were on track to, you know, make a big YouTube for yourself, and it's not all about the money. You know, the money's cool and all, being a big streamer, being a big YouTuber, but it's just been something I've always wanted. I can't really explain it. It's just been something that I always wanted to do. YouTube was just always cool to me. It was just cool to have the thought of posting a video and it getting thousands of views within a few seconds, and so many people supporting you and saying they love your videos and watching you. It's just a dream of mine to, you know, be at that level. So to end it off here, I appreciate the H1Z1 community. I appreciate the game, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. All you guys that have been my friends from H1 that I know, whether it be the people that always comment on the YouTube videos, the people that are always in the Twitch stream, the people that tweet at me. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and let's see where, you know, the road takes me from here. But hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.